A letter from the universe. I don't understand what you want. I don't understand what you stand for. I don't understand what you will live for when all of this will have been torn down. I don't understand what you fight for. I just know what it is that you are fighting against. You don't understand the life that you're building. You just understand that things have to be ending. But why can't you live the joy that you're craving? Why can't you all just start behaving as if you were already free? What if you saw your lives as worthy? What if you took your worth for granted? And what if you acted like your freedom was tied to grievability? What if you saw that liberation is just as much about creation as it is about dismantling? What if you paused and looked to nature, leaned on a tree, and let it nurture you with the wisdom of abundance, reciprocity, and trust in spirit, how it moves through and connects you to the earth and to everything? So what if your fight for liberation looked like the birthing of a new world that follows the rhythm of the seasons and listens to heart more than it does to reason? What if it centered the wisdom and protection of indigenous ways of knowing, being, and acting, and celebrated all of your relations as sacred and as part of who you are? What if you acted as if liberation was already here? In your heart and your connections, in your desires and your art? What if you showed me what you mean by daring to grieve, by daring to care, and letting your heart break and having your eyes opened to all that's at stake without losing faith? What if you recognized yourselves in one another and treated each other like sister and brother and embraced your pain as a teacher instead of cloaking it in shame? What if you understood that your freedom and that of another is really the same? What if you started measuring success in care and play and time spent listening to a tree? What if you showed me what you mean by daring to imagine how it feels to be free?